putting things into motion causes you to have to do things differently than what you would normally do it, and it can be scary. Trying to get to the point where you are doing things different so that your life can be the way that you want it to be. The things you want to do, the people you want to be around, the places you want to go, the things you want to experience. So you have to put things into place for that to happen. Do that reflection thing and thinking about your life. It causes you to have to think about how things have been, how things are, and it causes you to face your truth. And a lot of times, a lot of us don't want to really face the reality of our truth because we're not willing, we're not ready to go do the transformation or the change for what we really want. No help has never came. I had to leave in order to have some peace in my life. And yeah, and the cost of me leaving cost me not to have family. And being over 50, I can't. Still can remember my memories of me being 5 and being outside playing in the mud. I still remember making mud pies and actually eating the dirt. I did eat dirt as a kid. It was so bad. My mother said to say, "You better not been outside eating no dirt." Yeah, I be still having the dirt. Of course, my lot of freak. I love the dirt. For some reason, that dirt in the projects tasted pretty good. I wouldn't have to fight if it was gonna put me in so much danger. But some stuff you just can't run from. Some stuff you just can't run from, child. You just gonna have to prepare yourself to fight. Even if you're gonna lose, you're gonna have to prepare. Look, you're gonna have to say, "Look, I'm about to fight this." I'm about to fight this thing today.
All right. Testing 1 2 1 2. It's been a long day. You just wanna go away. You can't sleep at night, and now I'm here. I can't promise tomorrow, but you're gonna feel out today. We can tangle it away. Now I'm here.
Happy birthday, Mandy. Thank you for being such a beautiful spirit of light for over all these years. You have been with me from the very, very, very beginning. I wish you nothing but love and many, many more birthdays. And I hope you enjoy your birthday to the absolute fullest. Happy birthday, girl.
You gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Yo, I think about others way before myself.
Hey, Spirit of Lights. Y'all, everybody and their mama is picking up curbside food tonight. You hear me? So I'm looking around like, do I need to watch the news or something? Because why everybody out here tonight? I mean, packed. And I picked up my food at the last minute. I usually don't pick up my food at the last minute, but child, let me tell you what happened. today I was painting. My son came by because I had called him earlier. I was feeling like down. I was feeling down. And I called my son and was just telling him what was going on, because every time I turned around, it was just one thing after another happening. So Dream ended up coming by, y'all. So he comes by. He stays for a while, right? He decides he's going to get on the scale. And he gets on the scale and he's like, y'all scale off. I said, well, Dream, you on the freaking scale. Is that us already? Oh, that's weird. All these people been out here before us. You got the right car?
Hello. I have an order.
Yeah.
Any paper coupons?
Mm-mm.
All right. The only thing that was substituted was the romaine hearts.
Okay.
You ordered the Simple Truth baby romaine lettuce. You got the Simple Truth romaine hearts. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Thank you.
Here you go. It's going in the trunk.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, everybody looking at me like, why is she getting her freaking order? I don't know. Shoot. So, y'all, he has on his backpack.
Thank you.
Thank you. He puts on his backpack. He got on his shoes, his sweater. He got on a whole bunch of junk getting on the scale. I get on the scale naked because I want to make sure I ain't got no extra weight whatsoever on my body when I get on the scale. He gets on the scale and he tells me, y'all scale off, y'all scale off. So I told him, take off his backpack, take off your Crocs, take off your sweater. He said, okay, I'm gonna take everything out of my pocket. He got all this stuff in his pocket, right? He take everything out. He gets on the scale and he's like, okay, he went down significantly, right? But then he's like, no, this scale not right, because it's showing that I'm 5 pounds. Scale is off by 5 pounds. And I was like, no, Dream, our scale is right. He was like, no, because when I went to the doctor, I weighed myself. And I weighed myself before I went home. And at the doctor's office, my scale is the same what I am at home. Y'all scale is 5 pounds higher. So, y'all, I got real happy. I got so freaking happy. I started telling Nadine, oh my gosh, I'm really this weight. Oh my God, I'm about to be down this much. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Dream went home. Text him when he get home, tell him to get on the scale to make sure our scale is 5 pounds higher, right? I was so freaking happy. He gonna text us before we could contact him and tell my son, no, y'all scale not higher. I gained 4 pounds overnight. Cause y'all know we all just went to I got something to go.
She got something to go.
Ooh, man,
me taste one of them
you gotta take a
pancakes.
bite of that chicken so I can see one.
Yeah, let me taste a piece.
Is these the red ones? They don't look like red.
When you cut it and do your thing,
Is this the cheesecake or the butter?
the cheesecake and the pancake.
Okay. Y'all know what? That instantly like put me like, dang, I really thought I was smaller. Y'all, I was really happy. Good AM, Spirit of Lights. Hello, hello, hello. I hope that y'all having a great starting out your day and some time zones. I hope your night is ending well. I am just waking up literally like, I think I only been up a good 30 minutes. And woke up this morning feeling like I want to go ahead and do my makeup. But you know how it is. You want to do stuff, but stuff don't exactly entirely go your way the way that you want it to go. So I said, well, shoot, let me do something with my hair. This is aloe mist. I love this stuff. It's just like a refreshener. Especially in the morning for me. I just like to just get started with it. And feel it like go on my face and kind of give it a little hydration or whatever. And my voice is a little heavy, a little thick, a little, what you call it, crackly. Because, like I said, I am just waking up. Like, I thought I would sleep a lot later since it's Saturday. I thought it was a lot later when I woke up, but it wasn't. Yesterday was, a weird energy day for me. It started out with me just doing simple things and gotta get simple things done.
But it started out, this right here, just in case you ask, Just For Me Curl Piece 5-in-1 Display. I started out with having little things to do, and oh yeah, I'm gonna go get them done. No big deal. Little things. We had a couple of appointments that wasn't gonna take us so long, but as soon as we left the house, things were weird. And I say weird like people, they drive like they drive. Like you're gonna run into a lot of people that drive but don't really follow the rules or whatever. But when you see, to me, let me say this. Let me say this. I saw people speeding, like really speeding. For example, one of the cars that sped up in front of me and started wig-wagging through, didn't know if they sped up in front of me, but they didn't know if they want to be in the right lane or the left lane. And they started like swirling, wig-wagging through the lanes and had to come to almost like a halting stop before they hit another car. And she was speeding. And she wasn't the only one. Everything was going extra, extra fast. I felt like everything was going faster than the earth was spinning. Like the earth spin a certain, like slow, and we move a certain way. But I feel like while the earth was spinning, we was not going in the normal pace. Everything was going in a fast pace. I could feel the fastness of the energy yesterday. And I even told Nadine, I was saying, wow, it's weird, but I feel like everything is going really, really, really fast. Not the time, but people, the way people were reacting, they were moving so freaking fast. This lady almost hit that freaking car and had the nerve to have on the back of the car, baby on board. I'm surprised at these nails. These nails have, I can't believe it. I thought I was only going to get 1 or 2 days out of them because the brown ones didn't last long at all. At all. But I took a glue out of one of the packs of nails that I haven't used yet, and I used that glue. And these nails have not moved. It's shocking to me right now. It is like really shocking. But yeah, she had on the back of her vehicle like a minivan saying baby on board. And you driving like that? Oh my goodness. It was to the point where I could foresee an accident before it happened because I immediately slowed all the way down. And I stepped on my brakes a few times so the people behind me could know, look, something going on. I'm stepping on my brakes, slow the freak down, because y'all speeding today. And, she almost hit the lady. She was so on top of her bumper that she literally can touch her. That's how close she was on that lady's bumper. So, and then right before that, that same thing, the same incident happened again with 2 other cars. But the car was just speeding so fast that right in front of me, they had to come into a halting halt to keep from hitting each other. And Nadine said, wow, ooh, what's going on today? That's twice. And it was twice within the same hour. It was twice. And then we seen something like that again, where the cars were literally driving so fast that they would have to come to a stop before they got into a terrible accident. And I was like, Nadine, you know what? For some reason, everything is moving really fast today. The people moving fast. I don't even think they realize how fast they're moving. It was the energy. And yesterday I was having a craving for actual egg rolls. I didn't get egg rolls because when we went to go get them, when we got our order, the lady gave us spring rolls. And spring rolls and egg rolls and skin rolls are completely different. They might have some of the same ingredients like the lettuce and the carrots if it's veggie, you know. But they're different. Spring rolls are skinny and crisp and light. They're not like egg rolls. I like my egg rolls like dark, almost like a smoky brown, fat and crispy. That's how I like my egg rolls. It wasn't like that, but they were good. But I still have a craving for egg rolls because that's really what I want. I want them good, delicious, hot, crisp, greasy egg rolls. Child, I don't know what's going on, but I can't even get a good egg roll, y'all. Can't even get a good egg roll. And I've been saying to myself, let me just try to get out my mind because I'm not being like satisfied with what I get. People just, I don't know, they when it comes to trying to get what you want in these days and times, it's not happening. Nadine ordered fruit, and in the morning before we left, I decided that I'm going to take some fruit with me because I knew I was hungry and I didn't have a chance to eat breakfast or anything like that. So she got some grapes and some pears and some apples. I grabbed a pear, y'all. And the pear was so small. I should have showed it to you. But I didn't. You know why I didn't? Because I didn't have a camera with me yesterday. Which was shocking when I found out I didn't have it. But the pear was so small. I never seen a pear that small. It looked like it should have still been on the freaking tree. The whole bag looked like they gave us walnuts instead of pears. They had no business taking that pear from the tree and putting that pear in the bag. And Nadine said to me the other night, she was eating a pear. And I was like, what, Nadine, you eating the pears? Because Nadine eating her pears when she's going to make us some good pear juice. Nadine going to make a drink. You know, she loves her pears when she's making a drink, you know. And when I saw her eating one, I was like a little bit shocked. And she said, I can't do nothing but eat this pear. I can't do nothing with this pear. This pear ain't enough for what I need it for. I ain't really take that into account. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, she's saying the pear kind of small, but child, Nadine didn't tell me that pear was tiny. That pear was tiny. That pear didn't even know. It didn't even come into itself. It didn't even get to know itself yet. It didn't even know it was a fruit. It didn't know what was going on. That pear should have still been on the tree being nurtured. That pear was so tiny. So that's why Nadine had ate the pear the other night. So when I got in the car, and after I realized I didn't have my camera, I said, well, let me eat my pear. Man, when I took that pear out, I think I got like good, maybe 5 bites. I was sucking on that pear so hard because it was so juicy. It was good. The crazy part is, you would think by it being so small that it wouldn't have been ripe. It was very, very ripe. It had a little red in it. Green. It was green pear with a little red in it. And it was juicy and sweet as freak. But that thing was so small. Man, when I was eating that pear, I started having these visions like everything around us is literally going to be 3 times or 2 to 3 times smaller than we normally see them. The banana going to be the size of a cashew soon. Like, what is going on? It's terrible. And the crazy part is you still being charged a lot of money for these for less of, literally, less of. You're still being charged a whole lot of money. When I sat in there and I ate that pear, it didn't satisfy me though. I still was pretty much really hungry. And I said, Dad, I wish I had my camera because I want to talk to y'all. And I want to read y'all. Because remember when I told y'all I wanted to read y'all the comments? And it was a comment that I forgot about. I think it was Sarah's comment. And I had got to talking that I forgot to read y'all Sarah's comment. And I remember yesterday, so I was getting ready to go and look for the comment and read it to y'all. And I said, dang, that's not like me to forget my camera. But the crazy thing is, I really thought I had it. I really thought I had it. I even went back and looked where I normally keep my camera to make sure that it wasn't there, like on the counter. And I was like, okay, it's definitely in the bag, you know. So I didn't think about it no more. And when I didn't have it, oh my God, I had the longest day. I did so much. I did so much yesterday and didn't have my camera. I had so much time to really talk and communicate, keep y'all company. I had so much time on my hands. And by me not having my camera, for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but I didn't find nothing online really interesting. So I just started just thinking about stuff. I feel like 22 is definitely going to be not so much of a reflection year, but a reflection year and putting things into place that's going to bring change for myself and also some stuff for Nadine too, because the same thing with Nadine, things may not be exactly the same for us. I think the next 3 years is going to be surprisingly different from the last 3 years, and it's definitely going to be different. It's definitely going to bring change. I've been thinking about what I want from my out of life and what I want for my life and what I need to do to put that into motion. And sometimes putting things into motion causes you to have to do things differently than what you would normally do it, and it can be scary. It can be very, very scary, trying to get to the point where you are doing things different so that your life can be the way that you want it to be, as far as like the things you want to do, the people you want to be around, the places you want to go, the things you want to experience. So you have to put things into place for that to happen. And doing that can significantly make a huge change in what you're normally used to. And it causes you to have to, like when you do that reflection thing and thinking about your life, it causes you to have to think about how things have been, how things are, and it causes you to face your truth. And a lot of times, a lot of us don't want to really face the reality of our truth because we're not willing, we're not ready to go do the transformation or the change for what we really want. But the heart don't lie. I mean, you might not think about it, may not reflect on it, but your heart knows what it wants and knows what it desires and knows what it yearns for. So the longer you put it off, that's how much amount of time you're going to be not so happy. You might be, what's that word? Oh, what's that word? Oh, I can't even think about it. Not satisfied. You might be, oh, I think it's what it say. Content. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Child, I couldn't get it out. You may be content for the moment, but you're not exactly happy, and your heart knows that. You have to do what's best for you, your family, if you're in charge of your family, like if you're head of your family, like you got babies and, you know, you're the husband or you're the single mom, single dad. You have to do what's best for you. And a lot of times what's best for you may not be best for other people that, you know, that's in your life, but you have to do what's best for you. Because time is steady passing. Time is going by. And you don't want to find yourself 5 years later and saying, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Can you imagine if you start now, 5 years from now, you'll be in that position where you can say, wow, I love everything about what's going on in my life. I love my life. I love the peace that my life has. I love the satisfaction that my life has. I love being around the people that I'm around. You know, so You don't want to keep putting it off because it's scary to make change. You have to do what's best for you. And you have to decide, too, like us as people don't think about that. We don't think about where we want our money to circulate, where we want our money to be contributed to. We don't think about that where we live at. You know, do our community treat us good? Do our community care about us as people? Do our community have opportunities and offer us a good and great way of life? And you want to think about that too. You know, what you earn, what you put into the community, what you contribute, where you are, do they give back? Do they care about you as a person, who you are, your needs, your wants? You know, so that's another thing we don't think about that either. We just keep going and saying, oh, I'll do something 3 years from now. I'll do something 5 years from now. But you're contributing in the area that you're not happy in. Even like a relationship. You don't want to keep contributing to a relationship where you see substance but the other person don't, or the other person don't respect you, or the other person cross boundaries, or the other person feel like they don't have to value you as a person for whatever their beliefs are or whatever's going on in their life. You know, so that too, you don't want to keep on putting your time, because time is contributing, money is contributing, communicating is contributing. You're giving and giving and giving to something that's not given back to you, and it's taken from you. So when something takes from you, it's drainage. It's draining what left inside of you. So yesterday, getting back to yesterday, I was in my car just really looking at my surroundings and thinking about, you know, where I am and how everything is just moving so fast that people can't even slow down enough to consider other people, let alone their own safety. They don't even care about their own safety. So there ain't no way they're going to care about your safety at all. People are so rude these days. They don't think about what somebody else could be going through, let alone you may be going through something. And now you want to you're so inconsiderate, bottled up with so much hate that you're rude to another person. And that transcends. I know I used to say, well, you know, where I am is just each his own. Everybody doing their own thing. Everybody trying to make it for themselves, you know. But for me, the reality is that wherever you are, we're a community of people. To be honest, I know that we're not all supposed to just be completely alone. How are we living among each other but not living among each other? How are we around each other but not around each other? How do we see each other and not even just wave or speak, you know? Child, I'm going to tell you what happened to me the other day. I haven't been feeling good this one particular day. I'm feeling a lot better today, y'all. Let me make that clear. I'm tired, though. I'm feeling exhausted. I feel exhausted I think my mind and my spirit is tired because I'm thinking so much. When I think a lot, I really take it on. I really take on. My thinking starts to mix in with my emotions. Like my thinking has emotions. So I have to like pull myself back sometimes from thinking so much. But I wasn't feeling good that particular day at all. And when I had to use my cane, and I didn't have to use my cane just to like keep from limping so much. I had to really use it for strength to just make it. Child, people were rushing. I'm gonna tell you, You know, it used to be a time where you see a person. I'm gonna tell you what I do and what I know that it used to be a time that people would do. I don't twisted that up and now I'm untwisting it. It used to be a time when you see a person that's disabled or a person that's struggling, because not everybody struggling is disabled. Let's make that clear. Sometimes people be on a cane, they be on crutches, or they may be limping, or you can see they're moving slow, or they might be old. Might sound like growling. They might be old. It used to be a time when you see something like that, you would immediately slow down and be patient and wait for that person to to cross the street or get to the door or to basically step out your way, right? Child, I had my cane. It was one of them days that I was really trying to make it, right? People were walking so fast. They were rushing, trying to get in front of me because they didn't want to be patient enough where I was there first to make it to the door. They would rush in front of me, slam the door open, and let the door go. And I seen Nadine rushing, trying to run to the door so she can hold the door open for me. And the door had closed in front of her. The door had closed. There used to be a time where a person would open up a door. I don't think I ever done that. I have never ever came out of a door and seen people coming and didn't hold it until the next person take the door and they held it for their friends or family or the next person coming in or for themselves. I have never came out of the door and just let it go. The person ran so far in front of me, though, all of them. I think it was like four of them. And the last person was a guy. And he opened up the door and the door shut right in front of Nadine right before she can catch it to keep it open for me. And for some reason, I didn't think about it that much that day that it happened. But sitting in a car yesterday, not having my camera, I started thinking about Ish. I started thinking about stuff. And I kept saying, to myself, oh my God. And I was watching this one person. I was waiting for Nadine. She went to go take care of some paperwork. I was waiting for her. And I was watching this guy get out the car. And he was trying to help another lady who was in a wheelchair. They was together. And they was trying to make it to the door. And the person ran in front of them, getting to the door. And the other girl got up out of her seat and opened up the door for them. And I think because I lived so long in Virginia that I didn't really appreciate. You know, you don't appreciate something till you don't have it no more. I didn't really appreciate some things. One thing that I feel like I didn't have to deal with in Virginia, no matter what culture you are, whether you're female or male or a child or an adult, even sometimes the little dogs that be like, a child. Don't ask me why I used to go in the pet store, but I did. I was constantly going in the pet store to see the birds because I always felt like I'm going to try again with a bird, or I'm going to go see, because in Virginia they had puppies, they had fish and all kind of animals in a pet store. So I always have this desire to want to have a pet. And even though I would walk out with no pet, because once I get in there, even though I'm like, oh my God, I start thinking about the cost, the food, the doctor. I start thinking about times that I'm tired and and my kids, are they going to be able to take care of it? I end up walking out without a pet. But child, anyway, the point is that's something that I didn't have to deal with when I was in Virginia. All right, y'all. So I'm on my last little twist right here. I'm glad that I turned on the camera and talked to y'all for a while because I think I do feel better. Child, I even woke up from yesterday was so crazy that I even woke up this morning feeling that energy of things just not right around me. Like around my surroundings, just feel like things just not right. And I've been praying, asking God to just calm my settle my heart a little bit from feeling like everything is so huge and so big that it's not really that serious. Everything is okay. That's what I've been praying about. Because lately things been seeming kind of huge, really big to me. So today when I go out, I'm going to try my best not to forget my camera because, y'all, when I start to thinking, I feel like a lot of stuff start to open up. To the point where the next rude person might just get told to freak off. Like that. You know what I mean? Where a lot of times when I have my camera with me and I get to express or share whatever's going on with me, I don't have time to think about the negative of what people do. You know what I mean? Oh, so I'm using this black stuff, y'all. My daughter gave this to me, and I love it. I don't want to use it up, though, because I know it's hers. You know what I mean? But she gave it to me that I can use it for, she said, when I went to go give it back to her, she's like, no, Mom, you can keep it where you got, because it'll, if you want to feel like you want to cover up your hair, go ahead and use it. And Nadine don't mind. She'll end up buying it again. And one thing about Nadine, if she sees something that I like, she'll let me have hers and go buy her a new one. That's how she does. This is that Cream of Nature, y'all. Cream of Nature, argan oil, perfect edges. And I freaking love it. What I don't love about it is I have to remember that I have it in my hair. So I don't put on one of my cute little hair scarves. And now I got black on my hair scarf, And I did that the other day. I turned my hair scarf around to the back because I had black on it. And it was brand new from my edges. But once you take a shower, like with me, I put my hair in water, so I don't wash it every day. I don't condition it, but I do. My hair does get wet. I don't protect it in the shower. I used to when I was younger, when I used to perm my hair, relax it, not perm it, relax it. I used to protect my hair underwater, but since I've been natural, I don't protect it anymore from the water. If it gets wet, it gets wet, But yeah, this is pretty, y'all. When I let it out, it's going to be so freaking pretty. I wish I had some, I don't want to put no gel on it because I don't want it to flake up. So, I'm wondering if I should tie it down. But I am leaving out because there's a lot going on where I live at right now. So I have to go pick up my microphone today. I have to go to the post office because try it, buy it, make it, sell it. Let me know that the package, it's been a while and I haven't got it. So I have to go and just ask them, can they, what time is it? Yeah, it's still so early. Oh my God, it's not even 8:30 yet. They're not even open yet, but I need to get down there because they close early on Saturday. And tell them to look for my package. I don't like to feel like my package lost. And a lot of times, y'all, my package don't be lost. It's just that it's a small place. They got so many packages and they sort them. So it might be behind somebody else's package. But I'm going to ask them, hopefully, that they can just look a little extra for my package today. Because I definitely want my package. And I don't want to call them because if they don't see it, they easily say no because they're busy. But if I go down there, they'll take the time to at least try to look for it. So that's what I'm going to do. It's something else I got to do, y'all. I got to go back to the vitamin store. And I feel like I got one more thing to do. I can't think of it right now. I cannot think of it right now. But I think I got one more thing. You know what? Hey, one of my spiller lights bought a picture. So that's what I got to do. I got to start to put that in place to make sure I send the picture. Thank you so much for buying one of the Pickle Lady famous pictures. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to make sure you get it. I'm so happy about that. And also, I got to edit. I told you I filmed for the Patreon, but I never had a chance to edit things. Things just started going fast. And plus, I had got that, I had got a root canal. And since I got the root canal, I'm not foggy anymore. I know some people are saying that, Spear, you could be foggy because you could be going through early stages of menopause. Y'all had me thinking like, girl, are you going through menopause? Which I'm going to have to go through that. I am 51. This is 2022. I'm going to be 52 in July. So yeah, okay. I probably am gonna have to go through that. Y'all have me really thinking like what, like, cause I really don't know what that feels like. I really don't know what to expect. But I feel like I got some books that buy it that try it buy it had sent to me a while ago, and the book is based on menopause, the body changing, the woman's body, stuff like that. She sent me collagen, so yeah, I am now taking some collagen in the morning with my vitamins and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm doing some things to prepare for older age, which I'm already pretty much here, and it's not bad at all. It actually feels good to be able to be this age and be able to say, yeah, I'm experiencing this age. So yeah, I'm embracing being over 50. Y'all, I still can remember my memories of me being 5 and being outside playing in the mud. I still remember making mud pies and actually eating the dirt. I did eat dirt as a kid. It was so bad. My mother said to say, "You better not been outside eating no dirt." Yeah, I be still having the dirt. Of course, my lot of freak. I love the dirt. For some reason, that dirt in the projects tasted pretty good. But then I got older. I found out that people do eat dirt. But when I was a kid, we made mud pies and stuff like that. We dug up worms and we catch light bugs or whatever they used to call. I forgot to call lightning bugs. But I can still remember. I got so many memories of me as a kid. I was such, in my opinion, I was such a great kid. Everybody wanted me to be their friend, and I was always the freaking leader. I never even tried to be the leader. It just so happened that everybody followed my path or followed the things I wanted to do. And whatever I wanted to do, they was like, yay, let's do that. So whatever I said I wanted to do, everybody was with it. But when I think about my memories as a kid, I was a great kid in spite of some of the things that was happening to me as a child that should not have happened. As far as like, I didn't even know at the time that my innocence was being taken. I didn't understand it. I knew that it was wrong, whatever was happening to me, and I was expecting my mother. For some reason, I always looked up to my mother as this hero when I was a kid because she was always outside fighting. She was always and we lived in the project. She was always fighting somebody. My mother was always, somebody always wanted to jump her. And I didn't know. But when I got older, I realized that, yeah, my mom probably in most situations probably was the prettiest woman or young lady in the situation. And during the time, people just always wanted to fight her and always wanted to come for her. And she was always fighting. And especially when it came to, I think, her children, she was always out there fighting about something. And I didn't understand. I just looked at my mom as my mom can fight. She was always fighting. And then as I got even older, I realized that one of the reasons my mom she wasn't just fighting because she was just pretty. She had men flocking to her. She had other men flocking to her. She was always dealing with somebody upset that their man liked my mother, so she was dealing with that. I realized that as I got older, like when I was no longer with her and I would think about my life and go back and think about all the fights and stuff that my mom had, and I didn't understand it. Some of the fights she had, I was in it because I was like, look, get off my mom. If I could pick up an ashtray and hit you with it, I'm going to hit you with it because you ain't going to be putting your hands on my mother. That's how I was as a little kid, a very, very little kid. But yeah, I just didn't understand when it came to her fighting. She didn't fight for me when it come to, and I remember that even as a kid, like she would be out there fighting somebody messed with my sisters and stuff like that. But when it came to me, she would tell me, if you get beat up, I'm gonna beat you up. You better get out there, you better act crazy, and you better get the biggest one. She didn't fight for me. I had to learn how to fight for myself, and it came in handy. A good thing it came in handy that I knew how to fight. I didn't like to fight. but I knew how to fight when the time came. I also knew how to get myself out of a situation where I wouldn't have to fight if it was gonna put me in so much danger. But some stuff you just can't run from. Some stuff you just can't run from, child. You just gonna have to prepare yourself to fight. Even if you're gonna lose, you're gonna have to prepare. Look, you're gonna have to say, look, I'm gonna have to fight this. I'm gonna have to fight this thing today. But you know, if I did know how to get out of some situations, especially in school, and sometimes I didn't, I got cornered, you know. But when it came to my mom and the things that was happening to me, she didn't fight for me. She didn't show me that. For some reason, I used to imagine her jumping on my uncle and beating him up, throwing him out the house, and telling him that he gonna go to jail. I used to imagine her doing all those things. So when I would go to her and I was like, look, this what he done. And she would, you know, then the tables would turn to me just being quiet, being sad, not saying anything, and just sitting in the tub and just trying to figure out how do I get out of it when it's getting ready to happen again. What do I do? Because I can't go to her, because if I go to her, I'm going to end up getting a whooping. I'm going to end up, you know, getting in a lot of trouble because I can't say anything. So it went like that, you know. So I don't know why. But anyway, let's change the subject on that. Just thinking about when I was a kid, because I'm 51 now, and it's just amazing to be 51 and still can remember so clear when I was 4 and 5. I can remember when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I remember everything in my whole entire life. I really can. So I really appreciate just being where I am today. You know, it's been a long journey. It has. And I'm going to continue my journey and the path that I'm on. But when this journey is done for me, I am definitely going to give God a big hug and say, you know what? It was a long journey, and I appreciate you for it. You know, it's an experience. It teaches you and helps you become into the person that you are. Okay, so I have finished my hair. Let me go ahead and get some moisturizer on my face. I know it's just like hecka dry. After I get my moisturizer out of my face, I think I'm going to leave here because it is early. I think I'm going to go ahead and, before I do my makeup and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and take care of my errands. And I think I feel like I need a little bit of air now to put myself in a situation like right now where I'm sobbing a little bit, just thinking about life. And right now, if I tell you how I feel, my feelings are, I'm feeling sad for the kid that I used to be. Like I was thinking about me the other day. I was in my sleep thinking about myself the other day, and I burst out and laughed because I was so silly. I was so crazy. I did stuff, and I would crack up laughing on a situation of a memory from me being as a kid. But I also feel sad for the little girl that would grow into me, and to learn that no help has never came. I had to leave in order to have some peace in my life. And yeah, and the cost of me leaving cost me not to have family. And if you ask me, would I make a different choice and change my mind so that I can still have family? No. It was worth it. It was worth it because I met a lot of great people along the way, and I became a really great person. I didn't end up being hateful and angry and end up hurting somebody and because of whatever was going on with me, you know. So yeah, it was definitely worth it. But I definitely go back spiritually, and I always hold myself. I could always remember me sitting at the edge of the window, talking to God and talking to the angels and letting them know what was going on, and telling God that, you know, telling on my mother. I was always telling on her. I was always telling on her like I'm doing now. So you can see, I haven't changed that much. I am still the same 5-year-old. Still got that personality. I'm still the same. I'm just older, more mature, more wiser. Yeah. So thank you guys thank you Spirit of Lights for joining me today. I know I talked a lot. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get out of this house. I see I don't touch my eyebrows, y'all. I'm like ever since I got this Anastasia pencil, I have really I have been doing my eyebrows, child. I've been experimenting. Where is that gel? I was thinking that I was supposed to put the Anastasia on gel on first to like lift the eyebrows or something, but that didn't work for me. It felt like the pencil was not picking up the way that I wanted it to pick up. So yeah, I could probably just watch a YouTube video on it or something like that. I'm sure, but I don't feel like it. I like to experiment things. Whatever works for me, I do, and when it don't work, I try something else. But yeah, ever since I had this pencil, y'all, I just been following my natural eyebrow, and I've been coloring them in, and I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm getting so good at it. Yeah, one day I even got this this thing where you scrape the hair off right here, so that you don't have to like conceal it so much. I haven't used it yet. One of the reasons I haven't used it yet, because I'll be the one sitting up there with a long freaking scratch scrape across my daggone eye and then be stuck in bed because my body has to heal from a cut, you know? So I have to be really, really careful with stuff. So I'm not so quick to move. And once I'm like really, really calm and I feel like I can do it, then I'll do it. But the reason why I don't have that much hair, I still have like hair here and here underneath the eyebrow line. But I had used some near and I had did that. I did it in a video. And I haven't did it since. And my hair hasn't grown back that much. But, oh, I dropped the top, y'all. Yeah, I'll get it. But yeah, but I started noticing that the hair, uh, it started growing like a little bit right after I did it. So I was like, I'm not doing that no more because I don't want to wake up one morning and I got like a bush of hair on my face. I'm used to not having hair on my face. So I have to be careful with trying to make my eyebrows grow. And then I got to go get them arched. And then I'm going to be in the bed because I had to go get my eyebrows arched, you know. But you know what? That's another thing I'm working on. I am working on my immune system to make myself stronger. So when things happen, I don't have a shutdown and I'm experiencing not being able to function because of something happening, you know. So I am working on that. I feel like I've been doing good with that. Now I just need some lip gloss. I think the lip gloss, yep, it's in my bag because I took it with me yesterday. It's in my bag. I'm supposed to leave my lip gloss here. Okay, so I'll put my lip gloss on when I get to the car. Thank you so much for watching. I love the vlog watchers. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Patreons. Thank you for the GoFundMe, babies. Thank you for contributing to the GoFundMe. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a patron. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the website. I appreciate you. So that's another thing too. You know, I'm slowly but surely coming back into balance with things. So I'm looking forward to seeing everything just kind of like take its place and, you know, just seeing it grow, seeing what happens from here. So I'm really looking forward to a lot of things. Yeah, 2022 is definitely a reflection year, a year to put things in place, a year not to procrastinate, and a year to be okay with change and transitioning. Okay, so yeah, putting that, even if you don't transition this year, but put it in place so you can start transitioning in whatever you're trying to do in 23 or 24, you know. So, but this is the year to start putting things in the place that they need to be. Like, this is the year that if you're gonna maybe put some grass down, start getting the dirt in, start having the manure and the dirt delivered so you can start putting in your grass seeds later. This is the year to start putting things in place, okay? Okay, have a wonderful day, afternoon, and night. And Spirit Girl will see you in the next vlog with baby in the car. I'm in the car. It feels good to be out here. It look like it poured down. Look at that, Nadine. Look at, I didn't even hear it rain like that. Wow, it's a lot of rain. That's probably why I slept so freaking hard. I really did sleep hard yesterday. Or, yeah, when I woke up, I felt like I came out of a hard sleep. It rained. I didn't even hear it. I usually like to hear, like when I hear the rain, I like to look out the window because it's so pretty when it rains. I'm waiting for my car oil to come up. I learned to turn the car on and let the car get to a certain point where the oil is at before I just turn the car off and just go. I don't do that no more. I definitely want to take care of Diamond. I want to make sure she act right for the time that we have her, you know. Everything I learned, I try to put to use and try to remember. I got my camera today, as y'all can see. Hey, y'all, I forgot my camera yesterday. I was just like, oh my God, no. I didn't have my camera with me. I was like, oh, it was too much. My mind was just out there. But we started watching, before we left the house, we started watching the new vlog that I just put up. I put up vlog 3 for 2022. And we only watched a little bit of it, but I started thinking like, oh my God, this is going to be such a good video to watch when I'm literally old, like old. Oh, it's gonna be a nice video to leave behind for my kids and my grandkids and stuff like that. Like, I love the vlogs. Yeah. So I'm with y'all with the vlog watchers. I'm definitely here for the vlogs, y'all. Okay, my oil is up, so I'm gonna go get breakfast. I wanted to make me something to eat, but then I'm kind of running late now from after watching the vlog and stuff, so I gotta get going. From what it looked like, it's been raining everywhere. Everywhere. It's poured down out here. Even poured down right before I got here at Best Buy. Try to do what I gotta do. I'm getting ready. After Best Buy, I'm gonna try to get me something to eat. I didn't get something to eat yet. I'm gonna try to hurry up and make it to the post office to see if my package there, and try to get home, because it looked like it's gonna rain some more. Is that us? No, that ain't us. Hopefully I won't be out here long, y'all. I'm picking up my microphone. My microphone went out on me. I tried everything I can to get it to work. I got a feeling that maybe in the future it might work, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so our order finally out. We had to wait a minute for it. They must be really, really busy. I got caught up into Toy Blast. That kind of took my mind off of things. The sun is coming out, which is nice. So hopefully when I get to Starbucks, I can get me a grilled cheese. I'm definitely really hungry. You see that? They have the Pistachio Latte. So that sounds real good. The grilled cheese is on the menu, which is nice. I hope they got it. And it's pouring down raining. It's not raining that bad, but it's getting there. It's been raining all morning. I've been sitting in Starbucks going for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm pulled over for a second so I can just eat my cheese Danish while it's hot. They didn't have anything, nothing. So, cheese Danish it is. But it is nice and hot. And I asked for the pistachio almond milk. And when they brought it to the window, they brought it hot. So I had to unbuckle my seatbelt and reach over to get my drink. And then while the guy they have it in a cup where they hand it to you, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it like okay. And then I like the fact that they had a protector layer on it. See there? You can barely feel the warmness of the cup. But look how pretty the cup is. This would be my first warm drink from the drive-thru in a long time. He was really looking at me.
while I'm filling on the cup. Oh my God. And then while he got it in the cup, I'm filling on the cup and I do like this to the top to make sure that my top is on. Like, I don't need no surprises. But it's not really that hot. I like warm to the lips. It's good too. I usually complain when something's not real hot. I ain't complaining no more. Not after what I experienced. It's such a rainy day. I don't know how I'm going to handle this because I don't do good when it rains. I need some B complex. I can uplift my mood. I haven't even had it in a while. I can feel it today. Just with the weather like this, I feel like I'm in. That might have been why the last couple of days I've been feeling like this low. I got pistachio almond milk, y'all. They make a pistachio latte. I just want to tell y'all, this is good. It's so flavorful. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Things been a little weird lately. Make it down here. Hopefully I got my package. I'm just make it home. It's really not good to be out when it's pouring down, raining all day, and people not taking their time. Even today, they still rushing. Like I was telling y'all this morning, they still moving real fast. All I heard was lightning, and then the sky just started falling out, y'all. Pouring down. How far is this water coming down? It's literally flooding. Okay, so my post office is closed. I came all the way down here. They said they don't close till 6, but they're closed. I'm gonna have to try again Monday or another day. It is pouring. I'm gonna try to make it home safe because this is not good. It's definitely flooding already. The rainbow is leaving, but I see it like I just saw it. Oh my gosh, disappearing right before my eyes. Oh my gosh, I just saw all the colors and it's literally just sleeping. I cooked salmon tonight for dinner. Nadine putting some fresh lettuce on the salmon with some cheese. And this is homemade bread, y'all. Nadine made a whole loaf of bread. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I had a slice this morning with just a little bit of butter. I was in complete heaven. But yeah, I'm about to go to bed. I did my makeup and everything, and I thought I was gonna show y'all everything that I bought from Express, but it's been a long day. I'm so tired, so I'll show y'all soon. Definitely will show y'all everything that I got from Express. That looks so good.